Okay. All right. So we're going to talk about the market. We're going to talk about the market January 2022, what's happening in Marion County, which consists of Ocala, Bellevue, a lot of other areas, Reddick, surrounding areas in Florida. So we're going to talk about what's going on with inventory. We're going to talk about, are prices going up? Are they going down? And interest rates. So that's also on the horizon. Right, the Fed is talking about raising interest rates several times this year, and it's going to be interesting to see how that affects the market. And it probably should. It almost always does in some way. Of course, it didn't look like we're going to see a market crash, but it looks like there's going to be a little bit of tapering, and we're going to see a little bit of plateauing in pricing, for sure. If we look at the numbers right now, I mean, if you look at the market, looking at MLS right now in Marion County, inclusive of Ocala and Bellevue and all the towns inside of Marion County, Denellen included, we're looking at under 900, which is the lowest I've seen it probably ever. It's actually lower than middle of last year. We're actually 888 properties on the market in Marion County. That's the lowest I've seen. Paying attention to it the last 18 months. So that is really interesting. And, remember, a lot of, you may not know me, but, obviously my name is Glenn Stein with Realty Executives. I've been in this marketplace since 2000, been a broker since 2004. And I've been studying the market, been through the market when there was a housing crash, even, when it went crazy before the crash, and then it was a plateau, but even before that. And then after the crash, we saw a lot of plateauing, but we've seen we've seen a gradual increase over the last 10, 11 years from 2010 all the way to last year. And of course, last year went crazy, really crazy marketplace. The most homes ever have sold. And then we saw just a complete opposite inverted direction in inventory, which makes a lot of sense. But if you look at it, looking at the inventory, the lowest it's ever been, under 900. Right? We've bounced around a little bit over the last 6-7 months. And if you look at what's going on right now, the last 7-day numbers in Marion County, in the Ocala area, you're pretty much looking at 165 new listings. 165 new listings have come on the market, which is pretty typical over the last probably 6 months. If you look at it from week to week, with the exception of the holidays, 52 price increases, 64 price decreases, 59 properties came on the market, which is basically, something happened with the deal. Financing fell through, home inspection went sideways. That's why things come back on the market. So 59 came back on the market. 184 properties closed, which is a pretty solid number for middle of January. And then here's the biggie. Here's the real big one. 328 properties under contract, which is, I think, probably the largest number we've seen in a 7-day window since the summer. That's a really big number, 328. My theory on this is that, so what it says is, okay, lots of activity. A lot of homes are coming on the market, but more demand than supply, which keeps our inventory number low and actually lower than what it was the last couple of weeks. That's why you're seeing a lowest number ever, because demand right now is absolutely bananas. I think that's very much related to interest rate threat of going up, and people are like, oh, let me get off the dime, let me hurry up and buy. I think that's exactly what we're seeing. But I would pay attention to this channel. If you watch this, please subscribe and pay attention to the market numbers if you're interested in this and interested in buying over the next 6 months, or even interested in selling. I think it's timing. It's hard to time everything, but the timing is absolutely correct for selling. Timing for buying is probably not perfect, but it's not the worst it's ever been either. It's somewhere in the middle as far as affordability indexes go. And of course, if you're interested in finding out more about what's going on in the market, not only pay attention and subscribe to this channel, also pay attention to our website, buymidflhomes.com. You're actually seeing it that way right there. No, this way. I can't point in that direction. So buymidflhomes.com is the address that you want to visit to find the latest properties on the market. And of course, you can connect with me. My phone number is 352-572-3796 for any questions about buying or even renting. Look forward to seeing everybody really soon. Leave your comments here in the chat section.